In today's video we are travelling back down to the Somerset area. Today we're going to shoot a wonderful old Victorian pier. My focus is going to be on long exposure photography. We'll get a little bit of luck and I'll get to meet up with a couple of other photographers. And just to make you aware, no flags were hurt in the making of this video.
Today I'm back at the seaside. Although officially I think it's still the River Severn, but we're at Clevedon. Morning! Good morning guys and welcome to Clevedon Pier. I'm out today with Quayne and Paul Baker and we've come out to shoot this old Victorian pier. Really moody sky going on today, but we're not going to get a sunrise unfortunately, but I think a bit of long exposure photography is in order. Well, we've already got the first shot in the bag and we've gone for a 25-second exposure. No need for ND filters. This was just naturally a 25-second exposure on f13, I believe. Yeah, so we've opened up, getting the headland of that pier right in the centre of the frame on the lower thirds, getting as much of that moody sky in as I possibly can. I think this is going to be quite a few of the same sort of shots today, but it's just going to be working slightly different angles and positioning the pier in different sections of the frame. Really want to maximise that sky today.
So as I said at the start, no flags were hurt in the making of this video. Yes, that's right, every time you hear the ping sound, that means another flag that's gone blurry has been carefully and very patiently removed.
Okay, so this isn't really a big area to take images from, so I think it's just a case of working different angles on the same subject, as I've already said. I really want to get under the pier there where those rocks are. You can see that. Gonna have to wait for the tide to go out a bit, I think, before we can get over there, because I can't clamber up on that bit there that's behind me. So let's get one that's tight from the side. I think Mr. Baker has already done this one. Well, for this shot, I've moved a little bit closer to the pier itself and tried to incorporate a little bit of this headland, just to give us a bit of perspective on what the place is like. The trouble I'm having is I'm introducing a couple of moving elements. So mainly it's a flag that's over in the top right corner of the frame. So I've shot this at a 30-second exposure. There we go, shot number 3. 3 angles, 1 subject. I think we're going to try and get some foreground element now whilst we wait for this tide to drop out a bit and I can clamber up on the rocks. I'm hoping it does. For all I know, you can't get to it. Oh, it looks like we've got the Clevedon Massive with us as well today. Someone's rapping away in the background. I don't think they've gone home from the night before yet. Well, this is a re-recording because I was on this jetty and we were getting some colour in the sky. You'll see that in the B footage. But unfortunately, I'd put my microphone in my pocket, so nothing came out. So, same effect again. Zoom in, take away this foreground element because it's really, really messy. And yeah, nice clean shot of the pier.
Unfortunately, it was a little too faint to appear in the shot that I took, but still, nice enough shot anyway.
Well, the leading line that Ken shot, that's gone. Tide's gone out too far. So, yeah, it doesn't really work for me now. I wanted at least a little bit of water towards the end of it, or at least closer to where these rocks are. Otherwise, just going to have a big, messy mound of foreground there. Right. Let's go and check out what's going on over there then and see if we can get under that pier. Yeah, hoping I can get some geometric shapes from underneath. Should have some. It was built by engineers. That's going to be really slippy, and I don't think I can quite clamber up that. So unless I can get across the top somehow, or this tide recedes out and gives me a walkway around, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But we'll hang around and we'll see. Well, I've come up to the top because I just bumped into a local lady and she said there's a possible viewpoint down an alleyway. There is a view you can get shooting through the gate. But I'll go and check this alleyway shot out. Apparently it's quite tight. You have to find your way between two houses. Something a little bit different, and it gets to the other side of the pier, so let's give that a go. Oh, well, there's the gate shot. Just there. Don't know on that one. I don't think she was talking there. Well, see what we can find. Morning. Well, possibly that. Well, we just had a stroke of luck. We bumped into a guy called Danny who saw us taking some photos and said, "Do you want a better view of the pier? Come into my back garden." Very kind of him, and his wife as well, his good lady wife. What a lovely couple. And this is the view that we've got. What a great angle. That was immensely kind of Danny and his good wife. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to go off and get a bit of breakfast now. Once I've had that, I'll come and complete this vlog, I think. But my belly needs feeding. Right, what for you has been about half a second, for me has been about 50 minutes. And I now have a very full, very contented belly. Lovely breakfast there. So, looks like the tide has gone out and given me access, and we're getting some lovely sidelight, but those blue sky clouds, they're going to come over shortly, so I think it's time to go and grab the shot from under the pier and another one from the side, I reckon. Wow, okay, the silt. Yeah, that's just, it's just going to suck you down. You go from stood on a rock to 4 inches of silt, and you can't even tell the difference. So this is going to be a very careful walk across. I'm not going to go down. I wanted to go down onto the flats there and see if I could pick out like a solitary rock and have that nice glistening water with maybe a little bit of, I don't know, leading line where a bit of water's cut through the mud, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be able to stand on that. So my only hope is I can get over there but it is fighting your way through these, well, rocky bits surrounded by, I mean, that's just gone down 4.5 inches. Slowly, slowly. Oh, this is definitely some of the worst things I have walked on. It's it's wrong when the seaweed, which is really, really slippy to walk on, is probably the safer bet, and then you can't see what rocks are beneath your feet, so you can go down a hole. Good news is, I've nearly come to a clear bit, but I'm still nowhere near the front.
Well, at this point, I think I need to put in a bit of a disclaimer. If you're out this way and you're coming down to walk on these silty, seaweedy, rocky, very dangerous, slippy, am I getting the point over, rocks, please don't. It's not a good idea.
Well, this is as far as I'm going. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting up on those rocks. Absolutely no way at all. That is really slippy seaweed and it's a scramble up. So that's not happening. The mud flats, no. Even in a pair of wellies, I don't think I'd go walking on them. I mean, my tripod's going down 3 or 4 inches just in the rocky bit. Turns out it was a stupid idea. Well, that's Clevedon Pier. Yeah, it's quite a lovely spot this. I do like a Victorian pier. They are full of character and feature. Nice to meet up with Paul and Ken. And what a lovely guy Danny was, eh? Letting us into his back garden to get a bit of a different perspective on the pier itself. Won't be many people with that shot. So yeah, fantastic day. Okay, I didn't come away with anything phenomenal, to be quite honest. Missed opportunities as far as the tide was concerned. Didn't really take advantage of that foreground interest. But there you go. First time I've been here, so I know for next time. And that's the beauty of it. When you come back, you know what you're doing. That's what experience does for you. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'll catch you guys in the next one.